Hey amazing hackers, Hack Studio here from HM Cyber Academy. Happy Independence Day to all of you. Today we have TORHAT with us. Hey TORHAT, thanks for being here on this special day. Happy Independence Day.
Hi Hackstuder, thanks for having me. Happy Independence Day. What special do we have today?
Today on the occasion of Independence Day, let us discuss some special incidents related to cyberspace in India.
Oh, that's great. I love to tell hacking stories. Let's begin.
Yeah, you already know that since few decades, a fight to capture Kashmir is going on between India and Pakistan. Do you think that Kashmir will get into any other country's control other than India?
No way, not in a million years. I believe in statistics. China tried sometimes, and Pakistan actually tried many times to capture Kashmir and failed. Okay? So even if it tries next 100 times, it's going to fail again because they are facing Indians.
I came to know that in one of the incidents, Indian hacker group were also involved. Is it true?
Yes, that's true. This was again a Kashmir issue. One of the incidents was Pulwama attack. Happened on Valentine's Day, 14th February 2019. This was very recent. It's just like 4 years ago, right? So what happened is the intelligence reports from India during that time says that the huge number of Pakistan terrorists were living in Kashmir and were creating chaos in Kashmir. Pakistan declined that those terrorists don't belong to Pakistan. Indian army came for the rescue because Kashmir was not having enough soldiers. So now the Indian army pushed back all the terrorists to keep the peace. On 14 February 2019, Indian army soldiers were going in a convoy through a place called Pulwama, which is located in Kashmir. Suicide bombers attacked it, and that incident killed 40 CRPF soldiers. The one who is responsible is a militant group called Jaish-e-Mohammed. Again, Pakistan denies its involvement in this. When the news spread, all of the Indians were furious, especially hackers. They cannot tolerate this. They couldn't tolerate this. Okay? They formed alliances with other Indian hackers and started attacking Pakistan's government websites. They were taking down top-level government domains that end with .gov.pk. Okay? And they were dumping huge amounts of data, like dumping data, defacing the websites, and DDoSing. They left a message, we will never forget that date actually, like 1402 and 2019. So all of this was happening at that time.
Okay, you mean the black hat hackers in India did this?
No, it's not black hat or white hat. It's the Indians as a whole hacked the Pakistan websites. They wanted Pak to take the whole responsibility for the Indian soldiers that were killed. The hackers wanted to make a statement like, don't mess with us, okay? Telling Pak government to take strict action against terrorism. And you should know that these guys are not pro-hackers, just normal cybersecurity people like you and me. Few people who don't know hacking asked these hackers, can you teach me hacking? I want to contribute to the cause. I want to fight against terrorism. Indians will become very patriotic when India is in trouble, irrespective of their religion, region, or caste.
Yeah, that's true, and I completely agree with you. During the time of independence, all Indians kept aside their religion, region, and caste.
Yeah, exactly. Hackers were attacking in all ways possible just after the Pulwama attack. They were even able to control Google search to show particular images when specific search we do. Okay, let's do this. This is fun. Have you ever Googled best toilet paper in the world? Yes, it is one of the craziest things that happened in this planet. As you can see, this is 17th February 2019, just 3 days after this attack, Pulwama attack.
Yeah, that's really crazy, man.
Just after a few days, hackers wanted to look into the SCADA systems, which are industrial control systems, right? So like power plants, factories, water treatment facilities, and dams.
Damn, if they have control over it, then they can control whole country.
Yes, but unfortunately, all of the hacking suddenly stopped one day.
Why?
Indian Air Force's fighter jets destroyed the major terrorist camps of Jaish-e-Mohammed. which is the main culprit, right? So, Milton. So, across the line of control on 26th February 2019, the impact was very high that the hacker were satisfied.
Okay.
And during this time from 14th February to 26th February, the hacking was non-stop. They were hacking 24/7.
Right. Okay. So basically, they clearly gave a statement: don't mess with Indians because Indian hackers can take down a country.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Let us discuss about a latest news in cyberspace. That is, Indian Defense Ministry is going to change their operating system to Maya OS.
Yeah, that's a great initiative taken by the Indian Defense Ministry.
Can you provide some insights on this news?
Yeah, sure. Defense Ministry has decided to replace the Microsoft operating system in all computers connected to the internet with the new OS Maya, which is developed locally based on open source Ubuntu.
What is this name Maya?
So, if you translate the word Maya, you will see that it is illusion. Okay, so Maya OS reflects the idea that hackers will be faced with illusion when they try to hack into Indian Defense Ministry computer systems.
Okay, so how does this illusion work?
Maya OS also draws inspiration from the ancient Indian art of warfare, as it uses a technique called Chakravyu, which is a multi-layered defense formation that was used in ancient Hindu mythology called Mahabharata. The Chakravyu, in this case, is an endpoint anti-malware and antivirus framework that creates a virtual layer between the user and the internet, blocking any malicious attempts to access or compromise the data.
Okay, looks like Maya OS is fortified using Chakravyu. Chakravyu is basically a 7-layered security wall by soldiers in Mahabharata. Have to see how the Indian Defense Ministry is implementing this in terms of endpoint security in their systems. How is it going to look like? I mean, the user interface.
The main idea is to be user friendly. So, the Maya OS is designed to provide user friendly and familiar interface for its users, as it mimics the look and feel of Windows. It also supports various applications and software that are commonly used by the Defense Ministry, such as Microsoft Office, Adobe Photoshop, AutoCAD, etc. Maya OS also offers features such as cloud storage, encryption, digital signatures, biometric authentication that would enhance its security and its functionality.
Interesting. What are your thoughts on Maya OS?
Maya OS is using one of the most popular open source Linux distribution called Ubuntu. So let's compare it with other popular operating systems like Windows, Linux, or Mac OS. So what are we comparing?
Age?
So the Maya OS distribution is just 6 months old, while other operating systems are more than 30 years old and they are still insecure at some or other level. That includes improper implementations of security configurations.
Okay. What about the features?
It is developed based on Ubuntu and looks like Windows as per the information from news articles, but not official. This might be because the productivity should not be compromised while increasing security. And there is a little bit of confusion because the background OS is Ubuntu, which is Linux, but the applications running on the Maya OS are compatible with Windows. So we'll have to see how it plays out.
The defense research departments are much familiar with Windows. That must be the reason for the UI as Windows. Right. We will have to see its consequences on Indian defense digital security systems. Why is India banning applications mostly from China?
So before we discuss this, what is China famous for?
Great Wall of China.
Yes, but China is even more famous for stealing users' information from every country. I will explain this by using one of the most popular mobile applications made by China.
Is it TikTok?
Yes, let's go with TikTok. It's a great example. So what the Chinese did is the Chinese came up with a perfect plan to steal users' information by making them addicted to one application called TikTok. So TikTok was very addictive and it was the latest trend at that time. I hope you know, right?
Yeah.
When the Chinese realized that we have enough users from India, it simply changed TikTok's terms and conditions. Joe Rogan, in his podcast, explains it better than anyone else.
Okay. Let's play his podcast.
Oh my God, I read TikTok's terms of service. I went down a TikTok rabbit hole yesterday.
Yeah, it's good.
I stayed home, smoked a little weed, and I started reading up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to read you this because this is so crazy.
Is it good or bad?
Bad.
So what are you saying? It's a bad place to be?
Listen to this. This is from TikTok's privacy policy.
All right.
It said, we collect certain information about the device you use to access the platform, such as your IP address, user region. This is really crazy. User agent, mobile carrier, time zone settings, identifiers for advertising purpose, model of your device, the device system, network type, device IDs, your screen resolution and operating system, app and file names and types. So all your apps and all your file names, all the things you have filed away on your phone,
Really?
they have access to that. File names and types, keystroke patterns or rhythms. So they're monitoring your keystrokes, which means they know every fucking thing you type.
Wow.
Battery state, audio settings, and connected audio devices where you log in from multiple devices. We will be able to use your profile information to identify your activity across devices. We may also associate you with information collected from devices other than those you use to log into the platform, meaning they can use other computers that you're not even using to log into TikTok. They can suck the data off that. That's what you're agreeing to when you download and start using TikTok. That's wild.
It's insane. My question would be, do you think they did that? They created TikTok just on purpose to have all that?
100%.
Wow.
I think they saw that people are addicted to social media, and they came up with the most addictive version of social media, which is TikTok. It's the most addictive by far. It's the best for sucking people in. My kids are fucking hook, line, and sinkered on that shit. And I know a lot of other people are hook, line, and sinkered to grown people.
It's good.
It's good. And it starts playing things immediately. The moment you turn it on, it's like playing you a new thing, playing you a new thing. You're like, "Ah!" and you're just sucked into it. And all the while, it's monitoring your keystrokes, your audio settings. But by audio settings, that means it has access to your microphone. That means it's listening to you right
Just tell me how it
right
ends,
now.
man.
It ends with China having all of your data. And if they develop
If they
a
get all
sort
the
of
data,
digital
then
currency,
what? Then what?
well, you're fucked.
As you can see, if this is the case, then every country should ban applications like TikTok, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with you. Okay, Torhat, I have one final question I want to ask you. As an ethical hacker, how can we contribute to the development of the country?
That's a great question. As an ethical hacker, our contributions to our country can be both direct and indirect. Directly, you can help safeguard critical infrastructure, government systems, and private organizations from cyber threats, enhancing national security. And indirectly, by promoting cybersecurity awareness and education, we empower citizens and businesses to protect themselves. Additionally, we can engage in cybersecurity research, sharing insights that improve overall digital resilience of the nation, fostering a safer online environment for everyone.
Great, that's awesome. Do you have any final thoughts to add?
Okay, I have few thoughts. We need more ethical hackers. We need more people on the good side of the cyberspace. The only way we can achieve it is by education in cybersecurity, ethics, and extensive training. So, in HM Cyber Academy, we provide quality ethical hacking wisdom, and every resource will be available for free for all. I want to say one last thing for all the hackers out there. Hack more, secure more, make the world a better place. Happy hacking. Happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Thanks a lot, Torhat, for your valuable time and insights on the occasion of Independence Day. Happy hacking. Again, happy Independence Day to everyone. Jai Hind.